Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 6 video bringing you a Pikachu team. Now, before you guys think I'm memeing, this is the team that I brought to the September Pokésports League. So this is honestly a team that I think is very good. I'm not memeing at all. I think Pikachu does fantastic in this meta as I leave Pikachu. Hello, Pikachu. Pikachu has Lightning Rod and the ability to paralyze the opponent's Pokemon, thus giving you a form of speed control. Now, the Pikachu set that I'm running today was actually inspired, if not completely stolen, from James Eakes. If you guys don't know who James Eakes is, he's pretty much another YouTuber, VGC player, content creator. You should check him out. I took his Pikachu set because he runs a very interesting physical Pikachu set, and I was interested, you know, just people don't expect physical Pikachu, and you can take out pretty much every variant of Primarina, every variant of Milotic, and you just deal with those two water types very well specifically. You also do get access to Max Quake, which is nice, through Dig, which is very interesting. And yeah, your fake outs hurt a lot, so I decided to go with that physical Pikachu paired with the Terrakion with support moves. Like, this is the taunt, coaching, close combat rock slide Terrakion with Focus Sash. Ideally, what this does is we paralyze the opponent's Pokemon, right? They're both paralyzed, and now we have a faster rock slide to both flinch them. If that's not like a viable strategy, then another option is to coaching our Pikachu, because Terrakion does still outspeed Pikachu. We coaching the Pikachu, raise their defense, raise their attack, go for the Okos with the Pikachu. We have a lot of different strategies here. Also, against like Dusclops, no one really sees the taunt coming either, so that's really nice. Continue with the rest of the team. We have a bunch of Pokemon that love getting coached, like Serena, one of the best coachees in the whole metagame right now. Serena has such a wide move pool, such a variety of moves. With the Assault Vest, you're giving yourself super special tank, along with super physical tank with the +1 in defense and attack. So that's my thought process there. Also, another thing to Oko Primarinas. Primarinas hate this team, by the way, guys. Primarinas absolutely hate this team. Continuing on, we also do have, hey, look, Primarina, because Primarina's good. That's all I gotta say. Primarina's good. We also have the Corviknight, who loves getting coached. Also does have bulk up, so you can actually get yourself to +2/+2 attack and defense at the end of the turn, which is a little disgusting. And it also deals with other grass types that do threaten the Primarina, deals with the Serena, deals with, not Ferrothorn, but can still sit there, be a wall. It does deal with, like, Porygon Z too, as long as Porygon Z doesn't have Max Lightning. And then we have Arcanine, because Arcanine is good. Intimidate, Snarl, Safety Goggles, Will-O-Wisp. You know what it does. But anyway, that's our Pikachu team. If you guys are excited, go ahead and hit like button down below. And really quick comment question of the day. Are you Pikachu or Eevee? If you had to pick a team, are you Team Pikachu or Team Eevee? Only one answer you guys can leave. Only one. Which do you think is cuter? Which do you think is better? Which do you think tastes good in soup? I don't know. Make up your mind. Who is better? Pikachu or Eevee? With that said, onto the video. First team of the night is against Magikarp. Okay. Magikarp is bringing the Trick Room option with the Dusclops and the Rhyperior, the Lapras option with the Alchemy, and, you know, the whole Decorate strat. Also bringing the Corviknight, which does kind of scare my team a little bit, but thankfully we do have the Pikachu, but the Pikachu hates that Raichu staring at us right in the face. We're going to have to get rid of that Raichu before we can do anything. Honestly, Magikarp's team is super defensive, but super strong. It's going to be a little bit difficult to break through these cores, but we could do it. We could try our best. Pikachu could do anything. Looking at it, though, from first glance, I think I do still want to lead with the Pikachu. Even if I don't Dynamax, I want to lead with it, but ideally I Dynamax with it. We could do Pikachu, we could do... I don't know how much we want to do Terrakion, but we can make it happen. Let's do Terrakion Pikachu, let's keep it simple. We'll bring Serena in the back to deal with his Rhyperior and deal with the Lapras. And then we're going to need something to deal with Corviknight, so I think Arcanine is our best bet here. We could also go for, like, you know, water moves with Prim. That honestly might not be too bad of an option. Maybe we don't even need Arcanine. Because Arcanine kind of just struggles against, you know, the Corviknight in general. Because we won't be able to intimidate it. It's just going to mirror armor us back, which doesn't make much of a difference. But yeah. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Super hype. Let's see if Pikachu can do something. I mean, currently in the league, I was talking about the September Liege, and if you guys are interested in, you know, participating in the Liege, then we're gonna have a Liege every single month. So all you have to do is become a patron at any tier, and then you get access to the Pokésports League. This leaves us in a very interesting scenario. This is what, this is why we carry this move. We actually can't fake out Raichu, but what we can do is Dynamax, Max Quake the Raichu, and then taunt the Dusclops. I think he fakes out Pikachu, right? Because he doesn't want us to fake him out, if that makes sense. So this should be ideal. We can taunt the Clops, stop the Trick Room, go for the Quake onto the Raichu, knock out the Raichu. Ideally. In an ideal world. There is a way, there is a universe where this turn doesn't work out. Let's hope it's not this universe. Because if he fakes out the Terrakion, for some reason, we could be in trouble. Nuzzle. You have Lightning Rod. you have it. It's on your Raichu too. Whatever. Taunt's gonna happen. Max Quake's gonna happen. And this is a Focus Sash. No, it's just a straight dead Raichu. We got rid of the only thing stopping Pikachu from just spamming Max Volt Crash. Okay, so thankfully it wasn't that universe where that turn doesn't work out. That turn actually couldn't have gone better. That was the best turn we could have ever had. Also, if you guys want a rental code to this team, make sure to check out the end of the video. Just so you guys are fully aware that exists. Let's go ahead for the Max Volt Crash. I mean, getting paralysis on his Mons is still pretty good here, not gonna lie. We could also even go for the coaching, raise our own defense on the Pikachu. Yeah, there's no use in going for close combat just to give the Rhyperior the weakness policy. I'd rather try to get some hacks on it while try to help my Pikachu live as long as possible. Show me! Oh no. You poor thing! We're about to Oko the Lapras here, folks. The Rhyperior is also gonna Dynamax. He's probably gonna try to KO the Terrakion just to prevent the taunt. Then next turn go for the Trick Room taunt. But we can easily prepare for this, right? Because we have the Focus Sash into the Terrakion, we can live this. And again, super big shout out to James Eakes for these two sets here. The Terrakion and the Pikachu are identical to his sets. All of which I have in the Pokepaste down below as well. Volt Crash is going to obliterate this Lapras. And even paralyze his Rhyperior. Because that's allowed for some reason. Because for some reason they thought that was a great idea. Max Quake is gonna happen onto the... Is it the Pikachu? Onto the Pikachu! Okay, he is gonna take out the Pikachu. Well then. I honestly didn't think he was gonna even target the Pikachu. But he's letting me continue to have taunt, so... That was the funniest pee noise I've ever heard. Anyway... we just go for Prim, right? What does more damage? Probably Prim because it's special and has Life Orb and stuff. So let's show him the Primarina. Let's get rid of any bit of hope he has left. Taunt the Dusclops just because we kind of have to, right? I mean, it'd be stupid of us not to. We don't really have to hit the Rhyperior right now. We might as well just go for the Hyper Voice. Go for the taunt. Stop any potential Trick Room. If he is just a max guard and Trick Room turn, then yeah, this is super good for us. Also, did I give a light goal? I don't remember. We've been doing 75, but you guys are killing 75, so let's bring it up to 100, boys. I have faith in you guys. I wouldn't raise it if I didn't have faith. Anyway, taunt onto the Dusclops. No max guard with the Rhyperior. Hyper Voice is going to connect onto Rhyperior. Will not take it out. Well, that's bad. Oh, but wait, that's Assault Vested. Right? We didn't break weakness policy. My boy's Assault Vested. And he got Parrot, so he's probably going to forfeit after that one. But like, what? That is not something you see every day. A Sylvester and actually live. It has to be Sylvester. There's no way Rhyperior lives at like 40% from a Hyper Voice Life Board max invested per Marina with Modest. Like that seems like a strange calc right there. Not even in the sand either. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, my opponent is not gonna FF. He's a man of many respects. Rhyperior is gonna go down, and Dusclops is gonna be left at about 30 HP. Let's see what Dusclops plans to do to win the game. Probably just a Will-O-Wisp here if I had to guess, or like a Nightshade or something. Nightshade, yep. Nightshade onto Terrakion will do some serious damage to Terrakion, but not enough to KO it. And this should be pretty much GG. We go for the Hyper Voice, go for the Rock Side. We could have gone for the Moonblast for more damage, but it shouldn't matter here. We were kind of in such a good position, it shouldn't matter. Battle was canceled. Pikachu taking home 1 win. Do you guys still have doubts? Everyone had doubts. They were like, "Oh, Kevin's memeing for this tournament." I'm like, "No, I'm not memeing." Pikachu is amazing. On to the next. Now this is a very different team. Bean is bringing the strats here, folks, with the Kangaskhan. That Kangaskhan is actually very interesting. It could actually be Kangaskhan with beat up with a justified Arcanine. I mean, for a person who's bringing Scizor and Espeon, that wouldn't that wouldn't surprise me too much. Because I feel like if you're bringing those Pokemon, you're probably bringing some funky sets with those Pokemon as well. What we can do against that is bring the Pikachu, bring the Terrakion, bring the Prim, and Arcanine? Yeah, and Arcanine. I think that's the play here, folks. Let's try it out. A lot of his team is physical. In terms of, Scizor and Kangaskhan. So the Arcanine is nice too. And if they do decide to bring the Scizor, then we definitely need the fire move for it as well. The Arcanine could also be physical, who knows? I mean, I'm predicting it to be justified just the way his team is structured. Toxtricity and Inteleon are going to lead up here. This is nice because he can't use electric moves. Oh no, he still can, because Lightning Rod doesn't, because it's still spread move. Anyway. Then we go for the Volt Crash on Inteleon. The coaching doesn't matter too much. The Rock Side might. I hope Pikachu can take an attack from Inteleon. I haven't calced for this, to be honest. It's not something that I've calced for, but I think G-Max Volt Crash is enough to take out Inteleon. In an ideal world, yeah. So let's do it. Let's Rock Slide. Hopefully get a flinch on Toxtricity. Go for the G-Max Volt Crash onto the Inteleon, who is gonna Dynamax here. Or Gigantamax. We need to somehow live. I'm hoping it goes for the Terrakion, right? Terrakion's the scarier one. I would say Terrakion's the scarier one, right? Maybe. Maybe they disagree with us. The more and more this turn is playing out, the less and less I think I can actually take a G-Max Hydro Snipe from an Inteleon, who probably has Life Orb. Hopefully he has Scope Lens, and hopefully he's a defensive Inteleon. I don't know what to say. Pikachu's not tanky, folks. Overdrive. Okay. He still did go for Overdrive. Is he just going for the Terrakion here? He might be. Also, we learned he's scarfed Max Quake? Oh, he just actually went for Terrakion. GG, boys. GG, boys. That's so good. He raises his special defense, but guess what doesn't matter because we're physical. Aha! That's great. That is phenomenal. It's also very good knowing that he's now locked onto Overdrive too. Beautiful. Goodbye, Inteleon. That's Dynamax gone. That was the only thing on his team that really could have dealt with Pikachu by outspeeding it. I mean, I guess he still does have Kangaskhan and Arcanine and stuff, but those aren't outgoing Pikachu, which is all I care about. I'm gonna bring in the Arcanine here. As he brings in the Espeon. No idea what Espeon's gonna do to us, but we'll worry about that later. We'll get the Intimidate off. Doesn't matter too much. I still don't want to take an Overdrive. So I still think we should Quake the Toxtricity to knock out the Toxtricity and maybe even Protect here. Then I can Snarl Spam the coming turns. But I don't think he knocks out my Pikachu. And I don't want to lose the Arcanine this early. It's just going to go for the Overdrive again. Not going to matter because of the Lightning Rod and because of the Protect. Sadly, all these boosts to special attack aren't really doing anything to us, but hey, it doesn't hurt. He doubles into Arcanine here, folks. He's worried about the Arcanine. Meanwhile, we have Pikachu with Max Quake going for a ground move on your Toxtricity. Guys, dig. It's OP, man. That's beautiful. Even electric types aren't safe from Pikachu, man. Even they're not safe. Scizor coming out now? Oh, Arcanine is in love right now, dude. Arcanine loves where he's at right now. We go for the G-Max Volt Crash onto Espeon, and we go for the Heat Wave. No questions asked. Battle is canceled. Pikachu taking 2 victories today. Can we get a third? Oh, this is so great. And I love how I'm actually capable of using Pikachu in every battle here. That makes me feel really good. What is up with the ladder today? That is a Xatu and a Kangaskhan. We saw this is the second Kangaskhan we're seeing in team preview also. But looking at that team, I'm very confident here. I am very confident. The only Pokemon we really have to worry about is that Urshifu. But if we're able to deal with the Urshifu, we are in a pretty good position. So let's actually do Pikachu. Let's do Terrakion. We go Pikarakion. And then that Marowak is kind of an issue for us, to be honest. It does worry me a little bit. So it's in the back of my mind. But let's do Prim. Let's do Corv. Corviknight might be really solid here. I don't think we need Serena, really. Like, if we need Serena, we only need it for the Lapras. I guess we do have high jump kick on Serena as well. But Serena gets hard-walled by this Marowak. And Corviknight can at least deal with the Amoonguss a lot better. We have the Lumberry, we have the Brave Birds, we have the Bulk Ups, and, you know, we have a lot of things that we can just defeat Amoonguss with. So we'll see how this last battle goes. Against YT, against YouTube themselves. Themselves. Also, a lot of you guys are telling me to play Super Mario Galaxy. I'll get to it. I got the games. I'm just going down the line. I'm starting with 64. I'm gonna blast through that. Go do Super Mario Sunshine. Gonna blast through that. And then we got Mario Galaxy waiting for us at the end there. I don't know why. There's something about me likes to go in order. That's a Xatu. I don't know what that does. But I can fake out the Urshifu and I can close combat the Urshifu. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna Dynamax Pikachu yet. One, because I'm not confident against this Urshifu. And because Urshifu can probably one-shot. Oh. Well, we learned what Xatu does. Okay, maybe now by being -1 defense, he kind of gets baited into going into my Terrakion here, right? And since he went for the ally switch, I think he's actually worried. He might actually be worried about Pikachu. Not Pikachu, about the Terrakion. Let's G-Max Volt Crash the... Actually, we could G-Max Volt Crash either one. It'll still be fine, but let's target the Xatu. And we can taunt the Xatu. We can do a couple things. But I think we should still try to close combat the Urshi. Let's assume they don't Tailwind again, right? Xatu has a face on its chest. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, let's just assume they don't go for the ally switch. If we assume that, we win this turn. This turn is GG. But if they decide to ally switch, do some funky stuff, then we might be in some serious trouble. Especially if this is the Choice Band Urshifu, which it might be. Nope. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Able to take out the Urshifu. We are going to be able to just knock out this. We get a crit. I don't think that mattered. I'm still max invested in an attack. I don't think that mattered. That's still super effective, max invested. I know he has high defense, but who knows? Someone calc it for me. I trust you guys. G-Max Volt Crash on to the Xatu. We are going to get a double KO this turn. Pikachu still taking lives. Does not matter, does not care. Sit here, electrify. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, never mind. The Marowak does kind of cause a couple of issues, but here's what we could do. Max Quake the Marowak and coaching. Sounds good to me. My opponent actually might not forfeit here just because he does have the Marowak on the field. I actually shouldn't have gone for the G-Max Volt Crash because of that Marowak's presence. I'm glad they didn't have the foresight to switch into it, though. It makes me very happy. Anyway, my opponent is going to Dynamax. Will it be the Lapras? It's an net ball, so probably. Yep, there's going to be Gigantamax Lapras here. We'll be able to get the Resonance up, but I honestly don't think it matters. It might be way too late for that to matter. Then what will Marowak do? Protect. Oh, okay. I mean, we still do get the special defense drop. We do get the coaching boost, which is fine. So we will be doing about like 50% of this Marowak most likely. I mean, maybe less. Marowak has a lot of defenses, and we're blasting through a 30% reduction right now. Yeah, about close, a little less. Now, what does the Lapras want to do here? I doubt it geysers. It definitely goes for the Resonance, right? Yeah. Goes for the Resonance onto Terrakion. We get broken down to our Sash? Was that a crit? Oh, then you're Life Orb, right? Oh, no, we're -2 defense, right? So that, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But it is also Life Orb. Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, he can't stop us from quaking him again, so. We just do that every day of the week. We coaching, and we quake, and we take out the Marowak. Now the Lapras we can Volt Tackle later on. They hit the double. Dang it. That's actually very bad. I don't know if it changes the game, but that's very good for them, very bad for us. Because it means we won't be able to take this out. We will be at +2 special defense with the Pikachu. So we should be able to take whatever this Lapras wants to do. This is actually a very, very tanky Pikachu right now with +2 defense, +2 special defense, and +2 attack. Pikachu's a threat, man. Look at that. And we're still taking 50% to Life Orb Lapras. Oh, jeez. Bad news here is we can't go for Volt Tackle until we KO this Marowak. Good news is Marowak can't go for Protect again, so we could just Volt Tackle, I think, and then Rock Slide, and that should be fine. So let's do that. We just have to bank on hitting this Rock Slide. I don't know how I feel about that too much, but we don't really have another choice. Because if we go for Dig, we just waste a turn. He can protect the Dig. It's a waste of time. Dig is just there for Dynamax stuff. Like, you don't actually want to use that ever outside of battle. And if the almighty triple protect happens here, then we're really, really messed up. But thankfully, we hit our Rock Slides. Are going to be able to knock out the Marowak. And then let's see how much a Volt Tackle at +2 does to this Gigantamax Lapras. Easy Oko, folks. Pikachu. If any of you guys voted Eevee before, come on, guys, get with the program. Eevee's kind of bad. Oh no, Pikachu, what a soldier. Pikachu's going down here, folks. Going down battling, going down fighting. We defeated YouTube. That is phenomenal. If you guys are excited, I guess you guys, why would you be excited the video's over? If you guys are excited the video's over, then go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you guys are excited to try out Pikachu, here's a rental code. Make sure you check it out while it is up, because remember, it is up for a limited time only. We have a new battle a new battle with new teams every single day. So I only have 5 rental spots, folks, which means you got to grab these, turn on your notifications so you don't miss it, and grab these rental codes before they are gone. Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Obviously, I hope I didn't waste your time for half an hour and you enjoyed seeing some Pikachu kick some butt. And have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Peace out. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Bye-bye.